Functional groups. A functional group is the atom or atoms with the characteristic chemical and physical properties. It may contain heteroatom and multiple bonds. It determines the molecule shape, properties, and the type of reactions it undergoes. The functional groups including the following. The first one, multiple bonds. In here we have two examples. This is a double carbon-carbon bond. This is a triple carbon-carbon bond. The second category is the compounds containing a heteroatom single bonded to carbon. The first one is alkyl halide. The example is bromomethane. The functional group is the bromo group. This is the bromo group. This is the methyl group. The second category is the alcohol. Alcohol has a hydroxyl group. This example is a methanol. Methanol is this is a hydroxyl group. Next category is the ethers. Ethers has oxygen bonds to two alkyl groups. The oxygen plus the alkyl group is called the alkoxy group. This function group is the alkoxy group. The next category is amine. Amines is the nitrogen-containing compound. This example is a methylamine. The functional group is the amino group. This is the NH2. This is amino group. The last category is the sials. Sials is a sulfur-containing compound. This is methane sials. This is the sial compound. Methyl sial. The functional group is the hydro group. Hydro group. Hydro group is a functional group. This one, hydro group. The next category is compounds containing carbonyl group, including aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, ester, amine. Take a look at the aldehyde first. Aldehyde is a carbonyl group. The carbonyl carbon bonds hydrogen atom. This example is acetaldehyde. Ketone, the carbonyl group, bonds to alkyl group. This two methyl group is acetone. Carboxylic acid. This is the carboxylic acid group. This is the acid. Carbonyl group bonds a hydroxyl group here. This altogether is a carboxylic acid group. This example is acetic acid. Next, the ester. This is the ester group. Carbonyl group bonds the oxygen here, and the alkyl group. This is the isoacetate. This compound called isoacetate. The last one is the amine. Amine is amine bound to a carbonyl group. It's a carbonyl group bound to a nitrogen. This is acetamide. The last function group we call this R groups. R groups are hydrocarbon group, a portion of organic compounds containing only carbon and hydrogens. Functional groups are often attached to the R group. Compounds that have a same functional group and different R group have similar properties determined by the common functional group.